Everyone, welcome to the soccer. Wait, no. Welcome to what's it called, Lori?
Soccerish.
Let's go. So we dropped the title, the Soccer Podcast USA. Yes, we'll still talk about soccer. Yes, we'll talk about soccer in the United States. Yes, this is still a podcast on YouTube. I finally figured it out after 22, 23 episodes. I'm supposed to be pushing you guys to YouTube. But yeah, like Lori and I just kind of took this, and thank you to all of you guys for listening. And it really just morphed into kind of who we are. Like, I think that's where we got it. So, Lori, like, what does Soccerish mean to you?
It means everything that we want it to mean. It could be soccer, it could be life, it could be friends, it could be relatives, whatever. And it, like, just everyone coming together to, yes, under the soccer umbrella, but really to talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about.
Yeah, I think you hit it in the head. We just want to talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. If we want to
Exactly.
talk about tacos, if we want to talk about Werthers, if we want to talk about, I don't know, what's the random
Every
thing?
time I hear Werther's, though, I want to remember what you called it.
Weathers. I called it
Weathers.
Weathers. Weathers.
Never
Stop.
gonna be, it's never gonna not make me laugh.
No, I have a fan with the Tampa Sun. She's awesome. Shout out to her because she also gave me a plant, which let me find it real quick. I haven't killed it yet. So if you do give me plants, the chances of me killing them. But how awesome is this? It says
Oh,
El
nice.
Jefe.
But
And
I'm
it's,
thinking you're gonna need to be planting it.
no, it's a succulent. Am I supposed to
Oh,
water
I
them?
see.
How do
It's part of
succulents
that.
work?
No, actually, I don't even know if you do then.
Oh, okay.
I think they kind of, well, we should probably Google that, but I think that you can do whatever you want, really.
Day one, podcast one,
Yeah.
Soccerish. Will this plant survive? Take a bet. Hard Rock Bet, sponsor us about plants.
The
There's your
succulents
prop
are
bet.
supposed to survive on their own, but I don't know if it's going to in this case.
I don't
So
think so
report
either.
back in a few months. Let's see.
Could you imagine if like Hard Rock Bet picked up our like podcast and literally the prop bet is whether or not Christina could keep a plant alive? Like that's it. Like not going out of way, just being my normal self and seeing weather. So
Exactly.
yeah, no, I mean, Laura, you hit it on the head. Like we were just kind of really, the people that we meet, right? Like the other day I met, Sarah Spain, and I've been around Sarah Spain for a bit. I go to the ESPNW out in La Jolla. Shout out to them when they do that event in October. It's actually like a good like girls trip. There's a couple other women in sport. We all go out there. We play golf out there at La Jolla. Is it La Jolla?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it? Okay. So no, I don't think it's La Jolla. I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
Well, okay, it is, La Jolla's in San Diego.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. I think
Okay.
that was the last time I was in La Jolla was with you. Um, when is that October event? I go to the October summit all the time. And by all the time, meaning 3 years in a row. And I actually kind of big shout out to them because they do a really good. Oh, Ojai Valley. That's what it is. Have you been?
Oh my God. No.
Oh, so we go. Funny enough, Foudy is part of it, but we go to Ojai Valley as like a girls trip. We go a couple days early. We play golf, and then it's like 2 or 3 days of just hanging out with like badass women in sport from all different parts, right? Like basketball, soccer. Aliyah Boston was there like 2 years ago, and we're like
Yeah,
walking
cool.
next to her, and she's like, "I feel like an idiot recording myself and like publishing this," and I'm like, "Nope, go get your NIL deals, girl." Like so, it's just a really cool, intimate environment. But anyways, I backtrack just because I'm saying like soccer-ish. One thing we were learning was like we want to talk to people who might not be in soccer, people we know, people who do some really cool stuff, like Jenny, right, with the sports bra that hits everything, including soccer. So we just kind of want to do what we want to do, and that's how it's morphed into what's this. Me, Lori, friends, talking about whatever the hell we want to talk about that we think is interesting, that hopefully you guys have seemed to find it's interesting. Once in a blue moon, we'll throw in some like statistics and random stuff that Lori knows because she's prepped for like 50 million hours and isn't going to get it all out in live production that we can tell.
Yeah,
Or
that's true.
or we can cover so we just had a CBS Sports like talent meeting, etc., a couple hours ago, and shout out to Mike Nastry, right, for leading the CBS Sports Golazo. Yes, we have a lot of CBS friends on here, but it was cool. One of the four most engaged posts was a controversial penalty kick take, and I gotta remember which one it was, but it like crushed everyone in the numbers. I'm like, let's go referees. So I think Lori, from that I'm taking is we probably should talk about referee issues a little bit more because apparently the people want it.
Totally. I get that. Goodness gracious.
Do you have a referee issue that you've had up come recently? Speaking of the
Yeah, there
devil?
was one. Why did I think? And I was like, I meant to bring it up to you, but there's been so many games, so now I'm confused on what is happening. Um,
Is it Diego Luna's second yellow card, and whether that should have been a second yellow card or no, and then the other?
I feel like. Oh, did you see the Tim Ream?
No.
So it was considered a handball that wasn't a hand, like it ended up not being called back, or it wasn't called a handball. And I would just be curious to see what you think.
Interesting.
Okay, Foudy. Yeah.
I was wondering if you could see me.
Yeah, we can see you. We can see you.
It's so funny,
Hi.
Foudy.
How
What's
are
going on?
What are you doing?
Listen, I just
Soccerish?
wanna say,
Hey.
you have a child in college.
Oh, no.
How old are we feeling?
Wow,
even
getting
start.
right into it.
And I only said that with so much love because I don't even have the child in college. But Izzy, I'm like, if Izzy's in college, then we're all feeling old.
I don't even start because I'll start crying. I'm like,
Oh, yes, I totally understand.
So-
she made it off, but it's like funny
Nice.
because, and she's doing great, so it's awesome, and I'm doing much better because we have in-laws in town, and we had like a house full of guests. It's like if you just keep the house full, it's fine. And I don't think
Fair.
about it. But then this morning, Declan had his first day of school, and for 18 years, they would line up next to each other and take a picture, right? Arm, you can't see it
Oh
because
my
I'm in a
goodness.
one shot, but like arm in arm around each other. And I was like, I didn't even, it just like hit me. I was like, oh my God, Declan, she's not here.
Listen,
And then I
have
started
felt-
telling Ian, and I started like actually crying. I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with me?
I have like felt teary-eyed for you just watching your stories as Izzy was packing up. You were like tackling the bedroom and everything, and I'm like, goodness gracious.
And
this
I
is
got a
heartbreaking.
9-year-old Jolie, so it's like just looking at it, I'm like, dear God, no, I'm not ready for it. I'm not
Yeah,
ready
you'll
for it.
sneeze, and they're off to college. I told you that.
Stop.
So,
I need to tell me that. I don't want
What's
to.
been
I'm
going
into-
on?
hi, mamas. Wait,
Yeah, how you
when, are
doing?
we starting? Are we doing this?
Yeah, we're already started.
We've
We're
been
doing
starting.
it.
Since
Okay.
you popped in, it's on.
I want to hear first what's going on with you, and then we'll talk about me. But like,
Okay.
what? This is amazing! Congratulations on soccer.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I'm
Thanks.
proud of
I mean,
y'all.
you were part of it, right? So at first we're like, all right, let's talk about soccer in the United States. Let's get on it. You two with your guys' magical, just like the ability for us to just vibe, right? For lack of a better term, just be able to vibe. And then it just turned into like Lori and I saying like, forget this. We want to talk about this, this, and this. We ignored all
Yeah.
of Kevin producer's notes. We didn't listen to any of them. He would do all this research and put all these statistics. And yeah, Lori and I would just drift with you know, anyone that we kind of were surprising each other with. And then we just realized we want to talk about like soccer-ish. So like, right, Sarah
Yeah.
Spain, she's awesome, right? She's an investor
Sarah's
with
best.
Minnesota Aurora now, but like, right, that soccer's
Yeah.
not her background necessarily. I know
Yeah.
she has some Chicago stuff, but like,
She's
people like
she's a
that.
heptathlete. She's not a soccer player. She'll claim she's a soccer player. Don't buy her bull.
Okay, I won't buy
She's
it.
a
We'll call
great
her out on that
athlete,
one.
though. You do not want to get in a dark alley with Sarah Spain. When you get a heptathlete like that, it's like you're right.
So I was just in a dark alley with her. We were at the WNBA All Stars, and we were walking back, and it was like dark and stuff. And I'm like, "Hey, you!" And I just like yelled at her.
Well, you want her on your team in the dark
you
alley. You
definitely
just don't want to.
Yes, that girl can definitely, I think, go for the throat.
She
like,
she
right
has had
into
some
the
bar
throat.
fights. There's no question.
Who
She
are
came
you
out
guys
on
in
the
a bar
winning
fight?
side.
Spot on.
She was
Speaking
hashtag
of-
winning for sure.
What's your role in a bar fight? Like, I can tell you what my role is. You're gonna be very disappointed. But what's your role? Like, if we all three rolled up into a bar and we got into a fight, what is everyone doing? We need a plan. We need to just in case this happens.
Oh, I'm either protecting my friend that's in the bar fight or trying to break things up, I feel like.
Okay.
I would be
Foudy's
cracking
Foudy's
jokes.
fighting.
I would be cracking jokes in the background, trying to distract them and lighten the mood. Like, come on, people. We don't need to fight. We're lovers,
will
not
be-
fighters.
I'll be in the back door. I'd be getting the car, and I'd be in the front, ready for you guys all to jump in. And anyone who gets picked up by the cops, as long as it's a good story, I'll bail you out. So that's my role. All
We
right,
definitely
cool.
need a bouncer in our mix. Is what
We
that
do.
tells me.
So is that what Sarah is? A bouncer?
That Spainer would be our bouncer.
No, she'd be the one starting the fights. She would
Yeah.
be the one who's getting us in trouble in the first place. Okay.
Yeah, for
Noted
sure.
to self. Noted to self. But yeah, that's what we're up to. So that's what we're doing. We're just having fun. I mean, Lori,
Well,
I
and
have no
Lori
idea how
called
she's
like
still functioning.
7,000 games in 3 weeks. I feel like. Oh, God. I was like,
Were
wait
you
a second.
on yesterday too?
Lori's
Were you
doing the Copa America Femenina too? What? Wait, what? Lori's
apparently
doing
nobody else who
MLS
can
in the
work
middle
out
of all
there.
that? What did you
There's
call
apparently
it?
no one else out there.
Yeah,
Wait,
it
Uncle,
was.
what'd you call it? The summer of Lori?
The summer of Lori.
love, Lori.
Dun, dun,
Yeah, it
dun.
was bananas.
Holy hell, Lori, how
Yeah.
did you even like keep your players and pronunciations and all of it straight?
a
That was
great
impressive,
question.
sister. You crushed.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was so fun, and then also one of those moments where you're like, what just happened? I've lived 1,000 lives in like 4 weeks. I lived in Beverly Hills and I did like 1,000 games. Every game went into quadruple overtime and penalties. So it's like not only if you're just like, hey, you have 15 games to call in the Euros, right? You actually did 30 because just double that.
And not even straightforward penalties.
Oh yeah, it's just bananas. Everybody's missing the worst
Oh,
penalty
that's the
kicks you've ever
worst. Yeah.
seen.
Yeah.
Copa America final was just banana. I mean, bodies were flying. People were taking legs.
That game was insane.
During that final.
That game
my-
was insane. And then they just kept scoring
Insane.
and scoring.
So-
And then the Marta goal shut
Oh
up.
my God, both Marta goals. Okay, here's the funny
Oh,
thing about
yeah.
that is that was my very last game before I had 2 days off, and it was like I could barely even just couldn't believe it. Right? John Strong was in LA, I was in Stanford, and literally I was like, "Let's go, one more game." And John's like rooting me on too. Okay, I had a train that was leaving at like 9 o'clock. This game started at 5.
Okay.
And I just kept missing the train. I had to like rebook my Uber. I had to keep I had to move the train to later. Then that train got delayed. It was like
You've
why
been
am I
comical.
rushing?
When they keep going longer and longer, you're like, no. Wait, did I ever tell you my story at the College Cup? One of the first years I did it. You know, I
No.
did College Cup for so long.
Yeah, forever.
And,
Yeah, it was awesome.
and so it was like double header, right? Semifinals, both semifinals, and both games went to like extra time.
Where was this one?
Probably Carrie.
I don't even
North
know.
Carolina.
I did so
Let's
many of
just do
them.
that.
I don't know, but it was a stadium that had like access to the booth because it was like a
Okay.
smaller stadium. So at one point, I'm like, you know, it's break and they're on commercial break, but I'm chatting to fans and I'm talking or whatever, and friends are coming up. And then at one point, we're in so many overtimes and so many. I was like, we can't keep doing this. We've been out here for like 10 hours, and I said,
And it's college too.
and
So
and
the
we're
clock
off air.
stops.
I said, put a fork in her, and someone was injured. Put a pitchfork in her and drag her off the field. Can we just get moving? We're on break, right? But my mic is hot. Lesson to people getting
Oh,
into
yeah.
broadcasting. My mic is hot. So Anson Dorrance asked for ESPN, can I have the footage from the games, the semifinals, so I can watch them with the team? They gave him the raw feed of all my commentary in breaks on a hot mic. And they played it on a loop inside our hotel where all the teams were staying on the TV, the raw feed of me talking like this. Put a pitchfork in her. So all the teams heard it. And he goes,
This next
"Oh."
generation loves you.
Anson was like, oh my God, every time I turned on that channel, I was like, yes, more Foudy on breaks. This is amazing. What is she going to say next?
That's
Don't-
hilarious.
don't do
Listen,
that.
that happened to us on Saturday. We had Kansas City versus Orlando. It was supposed to be 1 and 2 in NWSL, and 100 degrees, 95 to 100 degrees. We're supposed to kick off at 3.5 hour delay. We were there for 9 hours. Then I go to do an MLS game on Sunday. 90-minute delay, weather. We start the game 2 minutes before over. I'm like, then last night this is why this is so hilarious. I'm even saying, last night was Seattle versus Chicago. Seattle's winning 3-0 at the 73rd minute. Chicago comes back. Alyssa Nair scores her very first.
On the
Let me
touchline.
I was just like, let me get home. What is?
You're like, yes! God damn it.
And I'm like crying and also trying to show enthusiasm because I'm like, I'm tired. It is so bananas. Oh my
They
God.
need. Do you guys have mics on, like video cameras on you? So like when we
Yeah,
do
that's
it
what you
with,
need. Wait, meanwhile,
yeah,
Uncle over here, who's just like does 7,000 things. I'm surprised you didn't bring
That's
your bling with you from Tampa. Let's
oh,
go.
let me go
Come
find
on.
it. This trophy's
I know,
somewhere.
freaking win and
By the
championship.
Yeah,
way,
where
Every
is
time
your
we come on every time we come on the podcast, she's like, "I'm just doing the financials. I'm just doing the." Like, what?
just
I didn't know what
one
I signed up for. I could tell you that for a
pending?
fact, but I
Just
think
doing
ignorance is
financials.
Where's
bliss.
your bling?
Yeah, the rings are in production. So
Where's your bling?
shocker
The
to any of
rest
my
of it.
players
There
who
had
are
to have been a
listening.
trophy or something. Do you get it?
Oh, there's a trophy. I
You get a
can go
medal?
find it. Yeah. Actually, we do have a medal somewhere.
Yeah, and anybody had a boat party and stuff. You had it.
Yeah.
You were doing
We did
everything.
the whole-
Yeah.
Amazing.
You know
That
what's
was
so-
fancy.
Wait, Patty, how often are you getting up to Izzy's games?
Like every 2 weeks.
Yeah, amazing. It's awesome.
When I dropped her off crying, I was like, I'll see you in 12 days. What am I crying about?
Listen, I would have been crying too. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
even know how
USL
parents
is
are
gonna
handling it.
kill me. I don't know where the medal is.
Look at her. She's still looking. She's
I
frantically
know,
looking.
but look, this is an NWSL championship medal.
But
I
not
have
your
one
medal.
of those.
You got one of those.
Here's a FIFA medal. I can't find it.
Well, you know what? Full disclosure, I've lost all my Olympic medals, so I am with you in this.
There's
Yeah.
this. There's a celebratory ticket. In the
Okay,
corner.
there you go.
Well,
That's
you've
nice.
lost all your medals?
No,
Yeah.
it's somewhere.
Just have no clue.
No clue. But you know what? So we've been trying to clean this damn trophy because there's like fingerprints and it's greasy. And we brought it to like the FYSA, Florida Youth Soccer Association's AGM. And we're sitting there, we're scrubbing it. And everyone's like, don't do anything but water. Then they're like, so you're supposed to be carrying those trophies with gloves because there's a varnishment on it. And if you don't, it like takes off that top layer off of it. So we didn't because we obviously took it on boat parade. We threw it around. We had the mayor chugging out of it. Mayor Jane's awesome. She's like, everyone's like, chug, chug, chug. And she's like drinking out of this. It's a mix of like,
shots.
yeah, Pepin gave us like beer and tequila and all this stuff. And she's just chugging in the middle after this boat parade.
My kind of nerd.
So they're like, so what have you been doing with the trophy that it's this like dirty? We're like, don't worry about it. So we
White
think
glove
we're gonna put
treatment.
you.
White glove treatment. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
You know,
right. So it's so
here's my
funny because it was
theory.
cool. Yeah.
Here's my theory. Like, trophies are meant and medals are meant to be touched, right?
Yeah.
Like, people need to
Totally.
experience them. We can't white glove trophies and medals. Like,
No.
give them to the people.
Give them to the people.
What was
So
I
much so
love
that you
it.
lose them when you do. Give them to the people.
Was
It's,
it Real Madrid or Barcelona where they had it on the bus and they dropped it and shattered? What was that?
I thought it was Man City for some reason.
Oh,
but-
maybe it was Man
That
City.
was
Yeah,
Mia
that was
Hamm,
Man City, 'cause of-
1999, actually.
The what?
We were on the Disney parade after we won, and you do that Disney,
remember
like,
this.
we're going to Disneyland. We're doing the Disney parade on Main Street. We've got the FIFA World Cup, and the ball goes bunk, 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 bunk. And we're like, oh, crap. And we pick it up, and we put it back on. And it has to this day. It's got this big old dent in the ball.
But how cool is that, right? You got a trophy, to your point, it's been loved on. We're talking about doing like a trophy tour and just taking it to the people because my friend runs like NCAA events here and they take the trophy everywhere. Kids are touching it, people are taking photos and posing with it. Like, it's for the people, it's not for the players. So I think we're going to put like the loved on trophy in the players' locker room and then we'll probably get like a shiny new trophy for like the casing or something. But I don't know. That's after financials. So I'll see if it fits in the budget.
Seriously, every time, Patty, I'm just doing financials. I'm just doing. What does that even mean? I don't even know. What?
Because you and I
No,
are not doing
thank you.
financials. That's
No, you guys are not doing financials, man. I don't know.
Thank God we're not doing financials.
It's not fun.
No doubt.
It's not fun. Start them 6 months before end of the fiscal year. Fun shout out. That's all I got for you guys on that one. But
Oh, I'm proud of you, though. Congrats. That's
Aw,
awesome.
Thanks.
I remember when you
Thanks.
told me you were doing this, and I was like, I don't know how you have the time, but yes, let's go.
You're like, there's something wrong with you. And then I tapped into all of your people, like Jen Pransky. I'm like, cute goals. It's like, help me. I got to do the front of house and sporting. How does this work?
Yeah. That's a lot.
We did it. We
Good
did it.
job.
You know what? At the end of the day, everyone asks, like, why? And I'm like, because this didn't exist when I needed it, right? Like, graduated in 2008, WPS was folded, NWSL hadn't started, and it's just like, could I have played? I don't know. But I definitely didn't have the option, and that's the part that kicks me. So we're here. But hey, fun fact. Did you know that Lori played in every version of Division I women's professional soccer except for the Super League? So she played in USA, WPS, and NWSL?
Fun fact, I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Well, I knew that about myself.
That's good that you can still
But then-
remember things,
yeah,
Lori. I'm proud
yeah,
of you for
exactly.
that.
I'm not quite there where I'm like losing it, but well, that's not true.
Because that would be me.
Um,
I'd be like, did I play in that Olympics? I'm not really sure.
I don't know where those Olympic medals are,
I don't
so
know.
Too many Olympics. Too many
Medals.
yeah,
Olympics.
there's like 4 or 5 of us that did that. I think Boxy's one of them too.
Yeah.
Um, May is Abby one of them? Yes, I'm pretty sure because she played 1 or 2
Definitely
years with
played
the
WSA,
NWSL,
WPS. She had to play
and then she played, um,
NWSL.
yeah, Western New York, I think for NWSL.
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe those
Yeah,
first,
yeah, yeah, of course.
So yeah, me, Boxy,
Kolupny, did she
Abby.
play in all three?
No, Choops didn't play in the NWSL. I'm pretty
I
sure.
think she had concussion issues by then,
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 others I feel like too. So
Interesting.
yeah, it's not very many because it was
No.
like you had to be in like that perfect
Heather
age group.
O'Reilly, was she
I don't think Hale played in the
WSA?
in WSA. Yeah,
No?
too young.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to remember it. I don't have it on the top of my head right now. But yeah, you had to kind of be in the sweet spot of that age, like Abby and I's age group,
Right.
where you would like just be just young enough to get into the WSA, and then you're really pushing the career to the NWSL. It was just like when Mark Parsons is my coach in Washington, and I had been playing soccer longer than he had been alive, and he was like making decisions about my career. I'm like, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to retire. Yeah, exactly.
Did you have those like? So I'd go referee in Washington. You guys played at the sportsplex, right? Like out there or something like that. It was like the Maryland sportsplex. Did you, for the referees, our locker room was always being barged in by like this youth volleyball things that they
Oh
were
yeah, it
having.
was just that place
Wait,
was
what?
bananas.
Like people would barge into your locker room as you're like
Yeah.
getting
And then
ready and naked and
yeah,
stuff?
like we. Yeah, but like they were doing it to the pro team too. I remember it was like Portland versus like Washington, right? And so you have Sinky, you have all these people, and like these are best of the best in the entire world. And I was like, is your guys' locker room getting like broken into too by like parents who are looking for toilets because they're at the youth volleyball tournament? I was like, what
Yeah, because
is
it was like
going on here?
legitimately like a high school. It felt like a high school gym class locker room. So you'd go in, like there were metal lockers that you'd open up, and we had like at least the home team, which was us, had the access to it every single day because we would train in that facility as well. But yeah, in the big complex indoor, you would go in every weekend, and even if we had like a NWSL game, there would still be like 1,000 youth teams playing on all the soccer fields. There'd be some like wild volleyball. So you'd be trying to come in, going into your locker, and like there'd be thousands of volleyball teams. It was just like basically it was a perfect summed up NWSL in the early years perfectly.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
right, we go from that to like seeing like the Denver, right, Boston's launch of their facilities, like Portland and what Karina and them are doing up there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
holy hell, like let's do this, like this is a good.
We're
good time.
finally getting there. We're getting there slowly but
Yeah.
surely. Next, you'll
Yeah.
be coaching the team and doing
No.
finance.
And doing financials.
No, I think
And
that's where.
she's gonna, you know what she's gonna do, Laura? She's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna referee this half, and then I'm gonna coach the second half, and at the end of the game, I'll be doing financials.
Exactly. And then I'll just be a fan in the stands for like the last
Yeah,
15.
and then I'll be
I'll
president.
do wine and dining at corporate partnerships at the Hard Rock Club just on our corner birthday.
Halftime, I got to sell some sponsorships and go up into the suite with the corporate partner.
Be right back. Be right back. We'll do a water break. I know. I think we told our coach like, hey, like Christina's gonna referee a preseason game, and I think her face fell, and I'm like, okay, never mind. I won't referee our preseason game. I was just gonna save us $200. That's all.
Wait, are you reffing at all, or are you just doing like refereeing courses and teaching others?
Yeah, so I like served as a state referee administrator for Florida for 2 years. That turned into, instead of educating, it turned into dealing with like, referee abuse and assault issues and policies and all that stuff. I haven't done really much outside of educating the rest of the world. I haven't really done any referee education. Like it's crazy. It's just CBS Sports Colosso's kept me
referee
busy.
education to these two on this podcast. I know.
Oh
that.
my god, I love it. What was it, Lori? When I was going to
Every
go see
game,
like.
I'm like, God damn it! Why aren't you on this with me?
I know you need to give
And
me
why
heads
aren't you
up.
replying to me at halftime? I need you. Was that a foul or not?
You need to give me a heads up when you guys are on
That's the
games so that
thing.
I can
No
be
one
ready.
knows anything anymore. I'm like, is that a handball? I have no clue
I have
anymore.
no idea because they've changed the law like 7,000 times. How are you supposed to
7,000
keep up?
times.
And then you have different laws for different leagues and different.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
like,
It's
oh
so
God.
Well, hey,
it's
welcome. Oh, my full circle there. So you were talking about Anson a little bit earlier. Foudy, you remember when like you asked me? I think it might have been like post NCAA College Cup final or whatever, and you asked me like, was that a foul? It was on the goalkeeper or something like that,
Yeah,
like North
yeah,
Carolina's
that's how they
goalkeeper.
lost the championship.
We're not
We
laughing
shouldn't
at
be
that.
laughing. I know that's very tender for a lot of them. They
Oh,
were
so
up 2-0
tender.
against UCLA, and the second goal coming back for UCLA was they pushed the goalkeeper, or they kind of body checked her into the goal.
Yeah. So Foudy asked, right? And it was like one of those jumps, but it's not like directly through, but they're all kind of jostling or whatever. And I was like, oh, right. Obviously in the pro game, we probably wouldn't call that. It's definitely not like a VAR level. So you and I were going back. So like a month later, Anson sends an email to the NCAA and like lists like everybody there, including the referee assigner. And I wasn't even on this game, right? And he goes, according to Christina Unkel.
oh my
And I'm
God.
getting texts from people like, "Did you talk to Anson?" I'm like, "No, I've never really talked to him
Foudy
directly." I
did and
think
said, "Uncle didn't think it was a foul either."
that's exactly what they told.
Oh God, I know you may not be able to keep this in. He was mad. As I get it, like like it's kind of which EPL game was I watching this weekend where the goalkeeper Kevin, come on, help me out. Was it Liverpool where the goalkeeper gets yeah Manchester United versus Arsenal? Was it that game?
Yeah, Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the goalkeeper gets shoved in. It was kind of a play like that. And it reminded me of, and Anson was like, that was a foul. She took out the goalkeeper. But they didn't call a foul in this Manchester United game. But, right, if you're Manchester United fan, you think it's a foul.
Yeah, of
If you're
course.
an Arsenal fan, you don't think it's a foul. And if you're calling the game, you try and call what you see. And I was like, nah. But
And then I like
not
reinforced Julie. I'm like, "Nah, we'll let it go."
goalkeepers have to be stronger than that. Come on.
That's what
I
said.
actually think it was Lee Dixon that was on it, and he said that exactly too. He's like, "You gotta be stronger," and then Tim Howard at halftime in the studio, "You gotta do better." Just like,
See, Foudy, you're
You
on
do.
point.
You're a goalie. You're supposed to come and crunch people. You have the license to do that. Go crunch them.
Fouch, you gonna be here in Philly for the October 23rd game?
Yeah.
U.S. Women's team.
Yes.
Hey.
Let's
Huge
go,
group of us
sister.
coming. Yeah, huge group of us coming down.
Oh,
So,
you
or
are?
well, on
Okay,
here,
good.
but yeah, good group.
Wait,
Meg,
that's the Alex Morgan retirement
yeah.
thing,
So
right?
I think Kriegs is gonna come. Meg's coming down. I'll be there, obviously.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that'd be a good group.
Oh,
Okay,
you guys should
good.
do a
That's
live
fun.
show there. That'd be awesome.
Well, you know what we could do, which would be really fun, is get you guys because we always have such long pre games, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we can do with you guys live on the set if you're willing to, and you may say no.
Hell
no,
yeah,
no.
that'd be so
But get
fun.
you all that are there like up on the set, and we could have like a little fun. We could give Alex a little proper send off
Yeah, let's do it. That'll be
and talk
fun.
about her
I would
and all
love
that.
that.
Wouldn't that be kind of fun?
Yeah,
So
I'll reach out
I'll-
to you before because you might be in the day before, right? So,
I actually am
something-
doing the Women's Sports Foundation dinner the night before, and they cleared me to
Okay.
come in super late the night before because that's
Got
their
it.
big gala in New York City. I always host, so I'm
Yep.
doing that foundation. That's Billy's foundation. That the
got
night
it.
before.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you that day then.
Do that. It's like Becky's, right? When you guys like all honored her and like you got players in the background
Yeah.
who didn't even know that she was pregnant.
She was so mad because she does not like surprises. Not mad, but like,
yeah.
MG, because we had like a fake script, and then we
Uh-huh.
like rundown. We had like a
Ooh,
fake
well
rundown,
done.
and then we had like the real rundown. But we were doing all the fake rundown when she was present. So we do, like, and then when we did the show, she was like, "None of this was in the rundown." We're like,
You didn't sit to the script.
she was like, "That was a fake rundown." Oh my god! Yes,
Love it.
that
Indeed, it
so
was.
fun.
Julie, so are you going to be at the ESPNW at?
I know.
Oh.
Are you going, Uncle? I
I'm
can't.
going.
I actually. was hoping I could. They shifted it one day, so it's Tuesday to Thursday, and
Yep.
we have that game smack in the middle, the U.S. game. It's like a 3-game series the U.S. has, and that since I'm no longer ESPN takes priority over ESPN. Although I was at the May ESPNW summit, so I will do ESPNW stuff all day, every day if I could. It's just that I have to prioritize Turner.
Nah, that's fine. Friends were asking. They were like, "Oh, we love Foudy," because I was just telling Lori before you jumped on, like that's like our girls' trip. We do that. We get there 2 days before. We play golf. We run amok over there, and then we roll into ESPN.
Yeah, and it's Ojai, which is so nice. So
Ojai, that's what it is. I keep calling it La Jolla. I'm like, that's not right, but we'll get on that. Foudy, though, exciting.
Lori will have 17 games that week, so she won't be able to.
I didn't even ask her. She's already booked. I'm just gonna have it on. She's gonna be covering everything that is under the sun.
No, it's chilling. It's chilling. I'm chilling out now. It was just that one finite period where it was like, whoa, what's happening?
You could see it too. We need to get the best of Kev, like of Lori progressively through the summer. I was like, we can take a break. You already have a lot of things
By
on
the
your
end,
plate.
she was like this.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to take a break. She's like, I can do it. I'm like, you sure? Like, I know what those tournaments feel like. We should just like predict progressive clips of you.
That's a lot. It's a lot, and it's a lot to keep straight. You start everything starts to kind of run together.
Totally, it does, right? And you're just like, get it together, because you're like, it is running together. Yeah.
Just wait till you get to your 50.
You know what?
Then you're like, wait, what? Where am I? What team am I calling?
Yeah. You know what? Though I was so hyped to do that turn. We had so much fun, and the quality of play is just like freak. Even when we did it 3 years ago, like for the ESPN. Even the quality of play from top to bottom, just exceptional. I'm like,
but did you have fireside wine chat?
No, we did not. We did not have multiple
No,
bottles of wine every night. Listen, that's why we couldn't keep anything straight. That's why we couldn't keep anything straight. We had like 5 bottles of wine each every night.
With Emma and Harry. And Harry, whenever we get talking too much, thank God for that big grass,
to run around
grass
with.
area that Harry could just run around, and he'd go, Mom, boring. Y'all keep talking, boring.
Remember when Sebastian joined us that night, and we're like, ooh, boy, and he just like gravitated, and we're like,
but now you're seeing Emma and Harry all the time.
I know.
So fun. That's wonderful.
So fun. How about her? She's just crushing.
Crushing.
I love
Talk about alignment, though. Like coming in, obviously winning the Olympics is incredible, but then to have this much time to introduce that many new players into it and not have the pressure of like it's World Cup year, right? Like she has that time period for it.
Yeah. But how do you do that in 10 games? In 10 games, I'm going to get to the team to a place where, one, they understand my tactics enough. You're never going to get to where she wanted to be in 10, with 2 weeks. Understand my tactics enough, and the hardest part is to get them all actually believing, coming off of such a crappy World Cup in 23, that, and with so much change happening, that we could actually win this. That's the thing where she just crushed it. It was so intentional. The things they did around team building and the freedom and the joy and the love and the support and all those things that like were so huge with us back in the day, right? Like we talked about all the time. Like she got that and crushed that. Like so impressive.
Yeah, very cool to see.
I think you hit it the head though, because it's like she lived it, she's breathed it, she gets it, and she's had time to like pull in all these other things that she's the epitome of it, right? She didn't get to do it when she was younger, but she gets to do it now with everything that she's done, being able to put it into light. But Foudy, I know we got to run. Thanks for joining us.
Congrats, y'all, on Soccerish.
Soccerish, let's do it. Thanks, Julie. Thank you for watching the Soccerish podcast. You can follow us on YouTube, subscribe, and as well, follow us on social media.